Hello YouTubers, today's video is going to be about how to become diamond in Dodgeball. So anybody wants to become ranked diamond in Dodgeball, I hope I can provide you guys some information how to become diamond. Now it's not that easy in the first place because this game mode, where would I even begin? Basically Dodgeball is teams of 5 aside compete to eliminate all other team members by killing them. Once eliminated, the only way to respawn is for someone on your team to score a kill or survive for 5 seconds. So, long story short guys, either this game mode lasts a long time or it will end immediately. Depends how fast your whole team dies at the same time. And there's only 4 rounds, so this game mode can... Oh man, like I said guys, this game mode is not easy at all. First of all, by playing rank match and you're playing by yourself, you're going to be experiencing a lot of people that just doesn't care about... How should I say, it's the purpose of this game mode. There's a lot of players in rank match right now in Dodgeball that don't play mics and don't communicate a lot. So my first offer and tip and trick for you guys is to have a lot of teammates as much as you can. Group up with teams that you know, and if you're alone and you're soloing, try to look for somebody online that you're playing with and just invite them and try to compete to each other and try to play Dodgeball together, because you're gonna have a very hard time with teammates in this game mode. Now by playing with teammates, it's just much easier than playing with people that you don't know, and it could be quite frustrating at times. And at the same time, it's easier to play with teams that know how to understand each other and how to play this game mode. And not only that, the most important thing is map control. Now I see so many players in this game just don't care about controlling the map. What I mean is like holding the power up weapons like the boom shot or the long shot and keeping enemies from touching it. And you gotta remember guys that I see a lot of people rushing in this game a lot. What I mean is, like, for example, pretend like you kill the whole team, well almost the whole team, and there's one player left and your teammates decide to rush at one guy. What happens is if that opponent kills your teammate, then his teammates are going to respawn and it becomes very frustrating. I can't explain to you how many times I've seen it over and over again. And for this game mode guys, you have to rush together to take out your opponent out instead of one by one. There's many good players that determine players to play alone and try to take out your opponent stealthily. That's what I see all the time at Dodgeball. And the reason why I know is because every time I'm the last opponent alive, I'm always happy for an opponent to attack me by himself instead of a whole group and try to outnumber me. That's why I always consist looking for it. So once I get that kill, then my teammates spawn, and the chances are that for you to win this game mode is much higher. So please stop attacking somebody alone. Just please go as a group, because this game mode is important when it comes for you to being alive. Being alive is so important in Dodgeball. Well, every goddamn game mode in this game is important for you to be alive, but Dodgeball is probably one of the most important about all game modes. You have to remember that once you die, you won't be able to spawn until your teammate scores a kill, so that could be really fast or it might take quite a while for you to respawn, and that becomes very frustrating. Another thing that's really frustrating in this game mode is, how should I say, spawn protection. Now if you don't know this guys, when you kill an enemy and your opponent scores a kill and revives the person you have killed, now they respawn sometimes really close to you. The spawns in this game are so annoying. At the same time, if they have spawn protection, it could last about like 6 or 7 seconds, and you can engage your opponent until spawn protection is away. So I'm sure a lot of people that has been playing Dodgeball and is trying to become ranked diamond has been going through this so many times. I'm not much of a big fan of this game mode, but I'm trying to become diamond on almost every single game mode. So that's why I'm making videos for people that really want to become diamond for this game mode and who really likes this game mode. But I don't really like this game mode, but at the same time I really did have fun, becoming diamond in this game mode. It was how should I say, a quiet experience, but playing with my friends, not many of my friends enjoyed this game mode for a lot of reasons, like I said earlier. But anyway guys, like, all these tips I'm telling you guys is so important for you to do this, and eventually I think if you continue using these strategies, you eventually become diamond. Like I said earlier, the problem with this is that there's many teammates that just want to rush in and just get shotgunned down, or they just don't control the map very well, and I see that so many times. I feel like I'm like one of the only persons that's just trying my hardest to carry all my teammates and consistently hold control on the power weapons. And I'm sure many people that are really good in Dodgeball know exactly what I'm talking about. So it gets really frustrating. So like I said earlier, try to take map control, try to play with teammates instead of random people that you don't know. Because Gears of War 4 is probably the least competitive Gears of War of all Gears of Wars, in my opinion. And not only that, more titles of Gears of Wars have become less competitive. I remember back in the day where the Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 days where many people always use mics and rank match to communicate and talk to each other and consistently work together as a team. And now, ever since Gears of War 4 came out, I don't see that as much anymore. So I only see it when I'm playing with teammates, my friends, or once in a while I do counter somebody that has a mic and then somehow I communicate with them, somehow I work with them. But other than that, I don't see that anymore for some odd reason. And another thing that sucks in Dodgeball is that even though you're getting a lot of kills for your team, there's going to be some teammates where they'll just kill feed your opponents. So for example, pretend like you got 3 kills and you have one of those couple teammates that's just constantly dying and not scoring kills, and then basically your opponent's basically feeding kills off of your teammates, and then they're gonna constantly spawn a lot. In Dodgeball, you know what happens when you score a kill when your teammates are already dead. So it becomes absolutely chaotic, and sometimes the game mode doesn't even end. Sometimes it'll take a long time for the game to end, and it's just so annoying and so frustrating. So basically what I'm saying is, for you to really win Dodgeball matches and eventually for you to rank up to Diamond, you gotta be top notch. Your skills has to be absolutely elite. You gotta get ready for the worst for any situation every time you're joining a game. So that's what I always expect. I always expect the worst when I'm playing Dodgeball or random teammates. So that's why I'm trying my hardest to be top notch, rushing pickup weapons and constantly stopping enemies from picking up power weapons. So as you see, I'm pretty good with the sniper rifle, so I use that towards my advantage. So scoring headshots and my teammates are dead basically will help me not only get the kills and take people out, but make my teammates respawn again, and it will cause pressure for the enemies for them to basically win against us in 4 rounds in a row. So guys, you gotta really expect the worst at Dodgeball. But anyway, as I continue this video, I want you guys comment below my channel and let me know how you guys really feel about Dodgeball. And as you see in this clip, I'm taking advantage of the power weapons, and if you see very closely, my teammates are all gathering together and working together to take on opponents and outnumber them and use that towards their advantage. So that's right there, very important rule right there, guys. Once you take out each opponent slowly by slowly, because remember, being alive is so important. If you die, remember your opponents are gonna be able to respawn back, and basically becomes much harder for your teammates to stay alive. So please don't please don't kill feed your opponents, guys. It's so goddamn important. Remember, if you feel like you can't beat an opponent in the shotgun battle, just run away towards your teammates and just hold angles and try to get a kill and pick off your opponents as your team is able to respawn. So if you feel like you're gonna lose in a battle, don't engage the opponent. Just simply run away and strategize another way to take on your opponent. It doesn't always have to be run a gun and using the natural shotgun. So there's many ways around this, but I'm sure eventually you guys will find a way. I like to say Dodgeball wasn't that hard to get a diamond, because I feel like a lot of players don't play this game mode competitively a lot in the first place. I think everybody's heads right now is in Team Deathmatch, King of the Hill, and Execution. And I like to say Warzone. So, and not only that, I found a little hard to find matches at first, but eventually as I ranked up, it got easier. But sometimes it took me 5 or 6 minutes to find a match, so I'm sure some people are having a hard time too. But anyway guys, that's it for today's video. Just remember, find teammates, group up together, control weapons, control power weapons, hold angles, strategize, stay alive as much as you can. And please don't rush in as much as you want, because in the long run it's not worth it if you're just gonna constantly die, because I always see that and it's so goddamn annoying. Frustrates the living shit out of me when I'm playing this game mode. But I'm not gonna look forward to play this game mode any much longer, since I already got diamond rank. So I'm pretty much going to probably play King of the Hill and see if I'm able to become diamond. So I will be making videos for that. But anyway guys, I hope I'm able to provide you some information in this game mode for anybody that's trying to become diamond in Dodgeball. But anyway guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and comment below and let me know how you feel about this game mode, because I'm very curious what is on your thoughts, guys. But anyway, that's it. Bye bye.